Hi guys, it's Xenia. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Kylie Jenner Cosmic perfume. This literally just dropped and I was so happy that it came to my local Ulta stores super quickly. I was actually on vacation when this came out and I kept seeing so many people talking about it, but I feel like everybody that was talking about it got it sent to them or it was sponsored in some way. So I'm like, is it really good though? Because I feel like nobody was talking about it thoroughly or going into notes. They would just go on TikTok, make a video and be like, oh, this is so nice. And I'm just like, okay, but like what's in it? What does it smell like? Like, elaborate. And I feel like nobody was doing that. So I had to get my nose on it myself. And while I was on my cruise that entire week, I was actually trying to find this on Fragrantica so I could see all the notes and I could see, you know, what perfumes it was being compared to. But it actually took a little while before it hit Fragrantica. And it finally did when I got back. And it was so confusing to me, the perfumes that it was compared to, because let me just say, it's totally different to what it actually smells like. This video, in case you haven't already noticed, is not sponsored. This was not sent to me. I purchased this with my own money. Absolutely nothing that I'm saying here am I saying because I have any sort of affiliation to Kylie Jenner. Now, with that being said, I feel like a lot of people also hate on celebrity perfumes just to hate because of whoever the perfume is associated to. And for that, all I have to say is I truly don't care what goes on in the lives of others, especially celebrities. I do not keep up with people like that. I don't give a single what Kylie Jenner has for breakfast and lunch and dinner. Okay, I feel like people make news out of everything that celebrities do and I'm just like, girl, I have my own problems to worry about. There's bigger issues in the world. You couldn't pay me to care about what goes on in celebrities' lives. And so with that being said, I have no idea what kind of scandals Kylie Jenner has been in or what she's done. I have no idea what goes on in Kylie Jenner's life. And I truly don't care to find out. Homegirl is a billionaire, okay? I don't think anybody should be worrying about what she has going on in her life. And I don't care about what scandals she's been in, whatnot. I truly just picked this perfume up because I love perfumes. And me giving her $70 isn't gonna make or break her bank. Let's just say that. Okay, I had to get all that out the way because you know people on the internet right now are like so sensitive. You could touch them like this and they'll cry. So with all that being said, if you want to see a raw, unsponsored, and thorough review on this brand new Cosmic perfume by Kylie Jenner, then just keep watching. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel if you haven't already and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. So if you watched all of my videos from last week, you know I was sick and I was super congested for a while and could not smell anything, and I finally can smell stuff. I feel like my voice is still a little not 100%, but I can actually smell now, thank God, because I cannot do my job without my nose. Okay, so let's get first into the packaging of this new fragrance. So as I said, it's called Cosmic. I'm not really sure why it's called Cosmic. I feel like for that kind of name, I was expecting a little bit more than this packaging. Now I know a lot of people are hating on this packaging. It's a celebrity perfume, so like what did you expect? You know, it's not gonna have the craziest packaging. Not gonna lie, definitely looks a little cheap. It kind of reminds me of the Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely perfume packaging. I think that one also has similar-ish packaging to that with like the little ball on top. So that's like the first thing that I thought of when I saw it. But if you've been following me, you know it's one of my least favorite perfumes. I'm only comparing it bottle-wise. They don't smell like at all. My voice keeps cracking like a little boy going through puberty. So I'm sorry for the weirdness of my voice in this video. Let's get into price point because I know that's also very important. Now I'm happy to say that I actually don't think the price point of this one is horrible. It's definitely more affordable than most things that are coming out right now, especially in the designers. Now obviously this is not a designer and I like that she actually kept the price point reasonable. I feel like the price point is just like where most celebrity perfumes are at right now, like all the Ariana Grande perfumes. It is less than $100 even for the full size. So the 3.3 full size bottle retails for $78, which I don't think is absolutely horrible. I mean, it is a brand new fragrance. It's a celebrity perfume, but it is Kylie Jenner. And it does go down in price the lower amount that you get, obviously. So the 1.6 is $60, and then the 1 fluid ounce is $48. So I actually don't think it's too bad. And she also does a 5-ounce refill of this fragrance. So that's nice. And the refill is $78, but it's 5 ounces. So that's pretty good. I actually don't think the price is absolutely horrible. I feel like because she is Kylie Jenner and she has a name and she's huge, I feel like she could have possibly really jacked up the price. So I'm glad that she kind of kept it at that usual sort of new celebrity perfume price point. I personally did get the 3.3 fluid ounce because I went into my Ulta and they had a tester out and I sprayed it, and guys, I actually really like this one. I am totally not saying that because of the name behind it. Like I said, I bought this with my own money. I'm not on any PR lists. I'm not saying this to get on a PR list. Truly, I actually think this is a lovely fragrance. I feel like the name should have been something more like soft. I feel like cosmic makes it sound so grand and crazy, but this is just like soft. It's beautiful. It's super pretty, and it is like the perfect fragrance to go into the spring and summertime. I was with my husband when I bought this and he loved it. The second he smelled it on me, I sprayed it on my wrist and I made him smell it, and he was like, that smells really pretty. He actually had a really great reaction to this one. And then once I got out of the store and it started mixing with, you know, the outside air, I fell in love with it even more. Now there is definitely fragrances that this reminds me of, which I'm gonna mention in this video, but I feel like before we get into all of that, let's get into the notes. This perfume has top notes of star jasmine and blood orange, middle notes of amber and red peony, and base notes of vanilla, musk, and cedar. Obviously not groundbreaking notes, but let me just say, I think this is one of the prettiest fragrances ever, and if I could pinpoint key notes that I smell out of this, it would definitely be that red peony. I love peony. Peony. I have a really hard time saying peony. Now it just sounds weird. That note is so pretty. It's basically like a warm floral. It's a floral, but it definitely has some sweetness to it, and it's definitely translating in this fragrance, because although I would consider this more so on the fresher side, there is a good amount of sweetness to this. Now, we also have vanilla in this fragrance, so obviously you can expect some more sweetness. There's also amber in here. It's very well rounded. Now, we also have musk and cedar, and I feel like how I would describe this fragrance is just like a musky, warm floral, because there is a good amount of musk in here, but the musk is not that dirty musk, weird type of white musk. I don't like that note at all. In here, the musk is just super clean and very feminine, and it just smells so pure. I feel like if you're getting married, this is such a beautiful wedding day scent. It kind of just enhances your scent, but it's so feminine and elegant and flirty and somewhat sexy. It's definitely not like provocative, raunchy, nothing like that. It's just flirty and super angelic. It's so soft and oh my gosh, just super pretty. I kind of had high hopes for this one, to be honest, because I actually really love some of the KKW fragrances that she did when she collabed with Kylie. Like the lips collection, you guys know the pink lips and the nude lips are some of my all-time favorite fragrances. So I felt like if this scent had anything to do with those, it was probably going to be really good. And I actually, not that this fragrance smells like those at all, but I actually really love this. Like, this is like your perfect pretty girl kind of scent. If you're looking for just like that perfect springtime scent that will make you smell super feminine and gorgeous, honestly, this is a fragrance. This perfume is here to stay in my collection. I also really love the atomizer in here. It has a really nice atomizer, just like disperses it. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Okay, now that we've gone into the notes, first let me tell you what Fragrantica says that this smells like, and then I'm gonna tell you what it actually smells like, at least to me. So the first perfume that I see on Fragrantica on the perfumes that reminds me of category is Flower Bomb by Viktor and Ralph. No, not at all. I don't smell Flower Bomb in here at all. I think they just took the fact that that's another like pink warm floral kind of scent and they just stuck it onto this, but I truly don't think that they smell similar at all. I also see Valentino Donna Born in Roma on here, which I also don't think this smells like at all, because Donna Born in Roma is way sweeter. It has more depth. There's nothing fresh or musky about Donna Born in Roma like this one has, and it's just way different. Okay, I just don't really see a connection there. I see also Carolina Herrera Good Girl, which for this one, I'm not gonna say that they're dupes at all in the slightest, but I feel like this fragrance has the same type of sweet musk that's in Good Girl, which makes me automatically love it because I freaking love Good Girl. But let's just say if Good Girl is like raunchy, sexy, and dark, this is like the almost daytime, cleaner, more just like nice sister to Good Girl, if anything. There's a few other fragrances listed on Fragrantica, but honestly, I just don't agree with most of the fragrances that are listed. Now, what this reminds me of, the second that I smelled it, it reminded me of a Bath & Body Works mist, which is actually not one that is very loved from Bath & Body Works. It's a classic, but this gives me so much of a vibe to Japanese Cherry Blossom by Bath & Body Works. So much. Please, if you guys have gotten your nose on this one and you have Japanese Cherry Blossom, let me know in the comments if you somewhat agree, because that is quite literally the first thing that I thought of. Now, I started off being one of those people that hated on Japanese Cherry Blossom because I found it too mature, but now I actually really love it. I actually have that body mist in my collection, and the same as this, it's that warm, sweet floral that has muskiness to it. And it honestly reminds me a lot of that. Now, Japanese Cherry Blossom, I feel like is more like red. This is more pink leaning. It's just really nice. Honestly, I really like this. I had all the intentions of not liking it, to be completely honest. Like, I went into Ulta and I'm like, this is gonna just be overhyped. It's not gonna live up to the hype because everybody has gotten it in PR, so they're like, oh my god, so good. But then it's like, okay, maybe they're just saying that to stay on the PR list. But no, I actually really love this one. I highly recommend it. I honestly think this is gonna become a staple, like, of an everyday sort of scent for me. I'm not gonna say it's the most groundbreaking thing in the world, but I also don't think that it's super generic. I feel like there's designers coming out that are priced way above $100 that smell super generic and boring. So I actually think that this one's pretty good. And let me also say, longevity wise is super good on this one. Longevity was another thing that I did not think would surprise me in this one, because when I first smelled it, I'm like, okay, this is really pretty, but it's more on the softer side. It's not a crazy strong fragrance, but it lasts. It really lasts, and it wears really well throughout the day on your skin, and you're gonna constantly smell it. I wore it yesterday all day. I wore it the day before all day, and my husband was burying his nose into my neck and telling me that I smelled super pretty, and I could smell it all day. After you wear it for like 6+ hours, it just leaves off this sweet sort of feminine musk on your skin, which mixes really well with your skin chemistry. So yeah, those are basically my full thoughts on this brand new cosmic fragrance by Kylie Jenner. I actually will give this a 10 out of 10. I think it's great. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this in the comments. I know that there's a lot of mixed reviews on this one right now, but if you're gonna leave a review or if you're gonna say anything, please don't say something bad just because it's Kylie Jenner and people are like, oh, she's famous, so we have to hate her. Whatever opinion you have on this one, please don't base it off of who it's associated with. Like, truly let me know your opinions on this, on what you think of the scent in itself, regardless of who is associated to, because that's one thing that I hate when it comes to celebrity perfumes or anything celebrity wise that comes out. I feel like people love to just hate for the sake of hating. And trust me guys, if this was bad, I will tell you I truly actually love this one. It is one of the prettiest fragrances that I've gotten my hands on in a long time, so I wholeheartedly recommend this one. And I actually really like the price point too, especially if you get a smaller bottle. It's like $40 something, so honestly you cannot go wrong because performance is great, smell is great. What more can you ask? That concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one, because I know opinions are kind of all over the place and I really need to know what you guys are thinking about this. Now you know my opinion on it, so if you agree, let me know. If you don't agree, let me know, but please have a legit reason why you don't like it. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!